Hey. Good Saturday afternoon, YouTube family. And the Bells are back. Season 6, episode 1. And see, they started off already with some bullshit. And I just want to ask y'all, how y'all is, how y'all be, how y'all gon' be today on this wonderful, wonderful Saturday afternoon. So, the Bell Collective, again, season 6, episode 1. I told y'all I was gonna be bringing y'all Bell Collective. That's one of my all-time favorite shows. Okay, so we starting off with Letitia and Latrice. And it's like, wow, remember the sisterhood, y'all. Y'all remember Letitia? She is a person that I always say, oh no, it's about the sisterhood. It's about the family. It's about the sisterhood. We shouldn't be arguing. It's about the family. It's about, shut the hell up, Letitia, okay? Because I'm going to get on her ass a little bit later in this review. But Latrice and Marie in the drive-thru. Now, let me tell you how creative that Latrice is. She started off with her wigs that she's selling, her bundles that she's selling in the vending machine. And when she had them in the vending machine, you just put the money in and select which set of bundles that you wanted, because she always had a store, or she always was a person that would sell bundles. She's a hairstylist. She used to be a hairstylist, and she moved up from season 1 to season 6, and she got a drive-through, y'all. But Latrice and Marie, Marie is in that drive-through. And wow, that is a drive-through for Goddess Lentz. When I tell you that that young woman, she's very, 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 very talented. And then she has thinking out of this world, because who would ever think to put hair in a vending machine? And then who would ever think to put hair in a dry? And like I said, she had a damn health scare and all this stuff. You doing all this unnecessary ass bullshit trying to take her through this and that, this and that, this and that. I'm like, shut the hell fuck up, Glenn. Goddamn. And then the whole point is, they said they vows, and then they said they I do's to the Lord above. So I respect the marriage. You want to keep working with this no good ass ninja? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. And hopefully it's all scripted. And hopefully he not as bad as he was portraying. So Glenn, stop fucking playing in people's face. Stop playing in my motherfucking face, because I remember exactly how the fuck you was, such a piece of shit ass motherfucker. But if she want to work with your ass, for God, goodness sakes, go right ahead. Your marriage, not mine. Okay? Clock that, all right? And then Marie and Cedric, they both, of course, share a child named Zuri. And then they showed Cedric's house, and I'm like, God damn, Cedric, what the hell you doing in that house? Just going in there and just rolling on the ground and just getting up and rolling out? Ain't nothing tidied up or nothing like that. And then he gives Marie a kiss on her cheek, and they got a joint confessional. And they got a joint confessional. And Marie says that she has a birthday party coming up, and she invites him for him to come, and he said he could not make it to the party. Bullshit. Okay. And then Selena from the Dancing Doll, she was the parent of Sanjay and Star, the twins that she got with JJ. I like JJ. And I like Selena too. So she is back. And, Selena and her man, they still going strong. Her fiance, they still going strong. And she got her own house. He got his own house. And then he come over there, when it's time to film and get business taken care of. So they correlate with it. However, she got an issue with him because he didn't purchase a new vehicle. He didn't purchase a truck. And then they still ain't got married. And she running down all the finances and all that stuff. And it's like, Mike, You ain't listening to her. And you just making decisions without even telling her. What kind of shit is that? It's like, ain't nobody finna go in no marriage with you, Mike. That's why y'all still ain't married. Because you ain't gonna go into no marriage with no damn motherfucker that ain't even sitting up there balancing books and all that stuff and working with you and talking to you. Marriage is a unionship. Just like a relationship is a unionship. If that's your fiance, then come on. It don't seem like he trying to make preparations to include you. Selena, I like you, girl, but hey, it ain't gonna work. And then she was supposed to be working at Taste with Latrice, and she ended up getting in a car accident, and her friend was in the car, and her friend was pretty much the cause of the car accident and all that. And then Selena, she has some type of issues that she deals with, and then she had a dog that her son that passed had, and that was her piece of her son that she had left. And then when he passed, then it's like the dog passed, then it's like that was just a piece of her that just passed. And I just feel so bad for her. And then I just feel bad. But, Mike buying that truck and all that stuff, come on, boy. You're going to have to get with it. If you want Selena still in your life, then you're going to have to get with it. Y'all having some issues probably behind the scenes. Because you're not supposed to tell her that you bought a truck after you already did it. You're supposed to talk to her beforehand. You asked her to marry you. Come on now. You ain't trying to be serious or nothing like that. He about to piss me the hell off, okay? And we get into Latrice. And she is at Taste. And it is the place to be. And then her country husband, Cliff, comes in the building. And they are preparing for a tasting for some executives to taste at their restaurant. And she also asks, what's the ETA on the condos that's supposed to be directly above her business Taste. And, it was going to be 3 weeks. It was going to be 3 weeks. But everything ain't done. Everything ain't done. And tell you that he been staying at them damn condos. If it ain't done, he said that it ain't done. And what's making you stay your happy ass out the damn house? Okay, so we seeing a storyline right here. And I'm like, I can't stand Cliff ass. He just fucked up. And then, she says that, just be a man about this. And then he says, well, that he is trying to get them built, of course. And then I'm like, come again and again and again. What the fuck? We not gonna play games with you neither. All y'all motherfuckers on this show, I'm not finna play with y'all ass. Y'all pissed me off in the previous seasons. Don't piss me off this damn season, because I will let y'all ass have it, and it's coming now. And then her best friend Amanda comes in, and she comes around and she says that she been her friend, since high school. And, she was around for all the foolishness and all the bullshit that Latrice went through with Cliff. Anyway. And Marie's birthday is going down. And Etsy, her friend, she shows up. Cedric turns up to the party, surprising Marie. And y'all knew that Cedric was going to come. Storyline. And now, I'm like, Marie. He surprises Marie. And I'm like, now don't come playing them damn games and piss me off, because I told you he already done pissed me off. And then Selena and Mike, they show up next, and I'm going to be calling him Mr. Money. Because he had on a good old satin shirt and all the rings on his finger, y'all. Woo-wee. All the rings on his finger. And then Tambra shows up and not going to tell us nothing. We ain't heard from her man, her fiance, her man, and her beautiful baby that she had. But which is fine. I wouldn't tell my good to this group. No way. They jealous people. They jealous. All right. But my whole thing is, then Letitia shows up, her face, to squabble up with Selena while she talking about how Mike is doing what Mike is doing and making decisions without telling her, like I already told y'all. But so is Glenn. They can correlate, and then they can agree on that because they husbands both doing the same thing. Okay. And well, let me just say, Selena's Mike ain't Selena's husband yet, but they doing the same thing. And then Carrie is the owner of 3 restaurants, and her husband is in the sports industry too, commentator. One of them I really did forget. And she says she sounds so much like Akeisha. But Akeisha from the last season, she quit and all that. And she is living her best life. And she is, ain't even playing with their ass. And then she's still selling her book. And then she's selling her PJs for middle-aged women that just need something comfortable to wear. And it's just like stuff that you can put on and you're not going to be hot and all that stuff. Because she was premenopausal. So that's good, all good. Okay. And Akeisha Holly, she has her TikTok, and I do watch her TikTok every morning. And back to Carrie, and they party was not giving, and Letitia got to telling Marie, Marie business, and Marie does show up with a Caucasian man. And I'm like, all right, so she good for having her props. Okay, we are good. So we got that. Then the gentleman comes to greet him, and everyone around. Why Carrie in the confessional talking about, yeah, back in the day I used to date me a white man, a Caucasian man, and all that. And I thought when I pulled up and I saw him, I thought he was part of the catering team. Then she said that she dated a couple of Caucasian men or whatever. And this is so goddamn scripted. I'm like, come on, y'all. And then Martin says that his kids are soon, and his soon-to-be ex-wife all the way down in Germany. And I'm like, okay, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And Letitia asking Cedric how does he feel, going back to season 1, scripted, at its finest. And then Carrie talks to Martin. Then why he say that to Miss Carrie, baby, about, you shout out to Carrie Hilson now. How did he down? How did he go down? How did he get down to Miss Letitia? And he asked her, is he married? And then this one, they had pulled Letitia to the side. No, Marie to the side. And, Miss Carrie and then Letitia, they said, he is married. He is married. And then she said, well, I didn't know that Cedric was going to come. Cedric had told me that he wasn't going to be able to make it. And I'm like, okay, rightfully so. Rightfully so. And then I'm like, Marie, you just trying to create some drama and a love train for yourself. But okay, I got it. And next day at Taste, Amanda says that, goes on at them, what goes on at them restaurants now. And Tambra slid in being messy. But Amanda says Glenn be DMing her. See, there you go. That's what's finna be sparking this season. Now, Amanda says that Glenn be DMing her. And she said, he ain't cute to me. He not cute. He kind of ugly. I mean, but now mind you, Miss Amanda, she just got divorced. And she said that Glenn ain't cute, but he be DMing me. And I give him a shot. And then I said, okay, Amanda, I'm trying to like you, but you didn't piss me off. Okay. And that was the end of that damn episode, y'all. And this is Bell Collective. Season 1, episode 1. It was pretty good for what it's given. And then, you know, I kept telling y'all script. All this bullshit. See what they be doing. See what they be doing. But I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm about to get this uploaded for y'all in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Bye, YouTube family.